Patil.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, Patil.
Honorable Deputy Speaker, thank you. I also thank you our Honorable Chief Minister, Sri K. Chandrasekhar Rao Garu, and our Parliament Party Leader, Sri A.P. Jitendra Reddy. Deputy Speaker, sir, as we all know that one of the most important lifeline is railway in our country, and I am representing from the Telangana state with huge expectations. After a long period, here is one railway minister who has presented a forward-looking budget. This budget has many positive and less negatives in overall perspectives. The railway minister has labored hard to prepare this budget and has gathered courage of mobilization of additional fund for various development works. Honorable Minister has accepted that there has been underinvestments. As a result, facilities have not improved satisfactorily. He has realized that more investment is required. New line overlooked. Honorable Railway Minister has sanctioned too many double line, triple lines without proper techno-economic survey, whereas he has overlooked many new lines with ROR more than 14%. These are not just economically viable, but also travel through the most backward areas. I would like to bring to your kind notice that the railway lines existing in Telangana state are majority of them constructed pre-independence date, that is Nizam rule, except one or two new lines were constructed, Bibi Nagar to Nadikudi. In spite of our constant persuasion, we were unable to get any new lines. For example, the railway line from Bodhan to Bidar is pending since many years. The survey is also completed and the project submitted for rupees 1029 crore. The railway line from Sikidrabad to Jairabad survey has been completed and the proposals are submitted for 456 crores. But this issue is pending since last 15 years. The local public is facing a lot of problems in transportation of their materials, agriculture products, etc. Sir, it is pain to inform that this year also there is no financial sanctions and consideration for the above lines. I am in doubt. Will it be completed in my tenure? Please help us. Further, I also request for construction of an additional platform of Jairabad railway station, railway overbridges at Kohir, national highways at Jairabad towns. There is a need to introduce a intercity express train from Hyderabad to Bidar in the morning and vice versa in the evening, because the local people still travel from Hyderabad to Bidar for various purposes including education and businesses. Survey may be made for laying of a new railway lines from Patancheru, Sangareddy, Jogipet, Medak, and also from Jogipet, Alladurga, Pedda Shankarampet, Narayankhed, Pitlam, Banswada, Bodhan. Global standards. We must see for the global standards. EPC contracts itself will not serve the purpose. There are 10 departments in the railways and everyone takes pride in delaying proposals on his table. What will the EPC contractor do if the contractor is not given necessary clearances and lands? Today, projects are suffering for delay in giving clearances than for any other things. Shortage of manpower may be one of the things, but mid-set is the major variance. About safety, planning of eliminating 3,438 level crossings is most welcome, because about 50% of the total accidents occur at unmanned level crossing. The short-term goal of setting up audio-visual warning systems at unmanned level crossings is also welcome. This requires time-bound action. Even audio-visual warning system also needs time-bound action plan. Installation anti-collision device is heard for about 25 years, but its implementation in all sections is yet to be achieved. Why it is taking so much time is not known. The Sikidrabad station may kindly be included on the list of 10 stations having malls, shopping complexes coming up the airspace of the station, including above train lines. A proposal of change the name of AP Express to Telangana Express may be cleared at the earliest. Satellite railway terminals may be established in Mola Ali and Nagulpalli as a dense traffic areas, dense cities. I request the government to clear the proposals of high-speed rail routes to run trains with enhanced speed of 160 to 200 km per hour in two sectors, that is Hyderabad to Chennai and Secunderabad to Nagpur. Honorable Chief Minister of Telangana has already written to the Honorable Prime Minister and Honorable Railway Ministers about the pending rail projects. Problems and proposals related to Telangana which are pending at various levels. Action may kindly be taken in the interest of Telangana state. The Honorable Railway Minister was also addressed by the Chief Minister for setting up a railway coach factory and wagon factory at Kazipet beside the creation of a new railway division at Kazipet. Pending new railway lines to be completed are following railway lines: Peddapalli, Karimnagar, Jagtial, Nizamabad, Manorabad, Kottapalli, Akannapet, Medak, Bhadrachalam Road, Sattupalli, Mancherial, Peddampet, Kazipet, Vijayawada, Ragavapuram, Mandamari, Manuguru, Ramagundam, Nalgonda, Mancharla, Jedcharla, Nandyal, and pending survey stage. There is a need to improve rail transport and to extend MMTS services up to Tufran and Falaknuma to Shamshabad in MMTS Phase 2. I am in pain to say that the railway has made a meager allocation of rupees 141 crore for the Peddapalli Karimnagar Nizamabad project, rupees 20 crore for the Manorabad Kottapalli line, rupees 27.44 crore for the new Secunderabad Mahbubnagar double lining projects.
Thank you.
And rupees 46 crore for the Kazipet Balarsha triple lining project, which were quite less. I also regret to state that only rupees 1 crore was allocated last year for the special project at Nalgonda Mancharla line, which was sanctioned way back in 1997-98, which is running at a snail pace. There is a need to bring Hyderabad-Vijayawada railway line through Suryapet, as it would connect the capital of the two states, and also Bidar to Bodhan, as it will connect Karnataka and Telangana state. There is a need to further development of the railway transport system in Hyderabad and complete modernization of Secunderabad station. There is a need to focus on completion of the pending railway projects in Telangana, as it would financially benefit the common people because railway fares are quite less. Chairman sir, I am pleased to inform that the Honorable Railway Minister is impartial to some extent when compared to the past railway budget, whereas the railway ministers used the confined to their states. To bolster the economic health of the railways, it is suggested that the British legacy of paying dividend, which amounts around 9,000 crores to General Exchequers for its grant, should be dispensed with. This money, the saved, should be utilized only for development infrastructure and not for any other purpose. No organization is asked to pay dividend, then why should railways? Like all other PSUs, once all infrastructures are created and railways become cash surplus, the surplus money can be utilized for other development works or benefits should be passed on to the other passengers and other stakeholders.
Please.
This, 1 minute, sir. This budget is growth-oriented and emphasizes on passengers, their comfort and safety, measures that should vastly improve the travel experience for the passenger, much of it centered around the adoption of technology and greater levels of hygiene and safety. The research, design and standard organizations will design vacuum toilets such as those on airplanes. The minister also spoke for partnering with institutions such as National Institute of Fashion Technology and the National Institute of Designs to improve the passengers' experience. The Honorable Railway Minister has taken care regarding the supply of meals to be pre-selected, greater Wi-Fi availability at stations, better toilets and trains, the disabled and the elderly getting easier access, cleanliness. Will also focus on keeping in view Prime Minister Narendra Modi's Swachh Bharat Abhiyan. This is the first reform-oriented railway budget in the decades. For the first time, the Railway Board will have within it the financial cell. That is the step towards installing corporate-style bookkeeping. One minute, sir. 1 minute. In other words, only 1 minute, sir. In this budget, the public welfare is amalgamated with private investments, while investment through public-private partnership was increased rupees 57 crore. Several schemes for improving efficiency of the railways were kept under this head. This will revamp the existing PPP cell in the ministry to make it more result-oriented. PPP will help in creating more jobs in the economy. Besides augmenting capital improving for the railways, the railway will partner with the private sector to improve last mile connectivity, expanding the fleet of the rolling stock and modernizing the railway stations infrastructure. With these few words, I support the budget and request the House to do the needful in this budget session for Telangana state and conclude my speech. Thank you, sir. Thanks.
Thank you, Honorable Member M.B. Raj.